All right, shout out to the GCA champions on this evening. We got a special match that's coming straight to you. We got the number one seeded GCA champions, Champ One, taking on the Scotch Plains-Fanwood, who's ranked number 33. I excuse myself in the PlayVS regional playoffs. This is a fun time, guys, because not only am I here live, but I'm actually sitting in the room with Champ One. I got Coach Y, I got Nathan, I got Joshua, and I also have our team captain Freddie in the building. Freddie, go ahead, say something to the team, man. Say something to your fans that's out there that are wondering what can we look forward to in this match, Freddie, and just give me an outlook on what are you guys are preparing for to show in this match.
Hello, I'm Fetty. For those who don't know me, I don't know if I have any fans, but hi, how you doing? Um, this this match might be pretty easy. These guys are really low ranked, so we're kind of confident in winning this. I'm pretty sure now that um we have the right mindset, we'll hopefully win the entire thing. I'm confident. Nathan's confident. Josh is also confident. I
Okay,
have a lot
okay,
of faith in
okay.
these two.
Matter of fact, let's put Nathan on the spot right now. Nathan, come off the mic. Come on the mic, Nathan. Nathan, this is what year four for you, Nathan, being on the esports team. Am I
Uh,
correct in saying that?
yes, sir.
Year
This is
four,
year four for
okay,
me.
okay. Year four, we got our first year player, Joshua. Joshua's having some issues with his mic, but we're gonna get him to be talking here soon. Joshua's actually one of our first year players that's on here as well. Again, guys, I am super proud of what y'all got going on. Now, I might put Coach Y on the spot. I don't know if he's gonna come off the mic, but it's been an honor working with Coach Y as well as he led Champ One this year. He's been one of the coaches that I personally can lean on, and Coach Y, I definitely appreciate that, man. Freddie, Nathan, Joshua. With that being said, you guys have a lot of viewers that's going to be watching, that's going to be rooting for you, and I think, truly believe that y'all are going to get it done. So, with that being said, team, give us a couple of seconds to get this match set up, and we'll be right back with you. Alrighty, we do have a couple of more minutes as we are waiting on our competitors to get ready. They're actually doing a couple of little setups. It's easier for us to get set up since we are a virtual school. But yeah, it actually gives us more time to sit here and talk and make sure audio is being heard. All of those things of good nature. As I sit here, Freddie, I would love for you to tell the people that our viewers that are watching, what has esports done for you this year, my man? I know you're going to be one of our seniors graduating. Give me a little background. Like, what has esports done for you, man? Talk to me about some of that.
Um, it's kind of changed me more as a person. When I first joined, I didn't really talk that much. I was kind of a quiet person, and fast forward like 3 or 4 years now, um, I talk a lot. Probably the most I've talked in a while. Met some new people, amazing people. Nathan, um, one of my brothers. So it's been a good ride. I want to finish this year off strong,
I like that. I like
and
that. I
hopefully
like that
hopefully we
choice
win
of
that
words. He
championship.
said brothers. I like that choice of word. We do have two young ladies who are on the team. They're on the Rocket League team. But yeah, that's one of the things we were definitely trying to build was that family and that camaraderie to let everybody know you could come in, and even though sometimes earlier on it was like frowned upon to be one of those gamers or things of that nature, but it's pretty cool to see the growth. It's pretty cool to see the growth. Nathan, my man, I'm telling you, I could tell so many stories about Nathan, y'all. This dude came in, he wouldn't say anything. He was a yes sir, no sir. I had to tell him like Nathan, stop saying yes sir because you make me feel like I'm 45 to 50 years old. But Nathan, I have a quick question for you. Again, I'm pretty sure you don't mind if I share. But Nathan, you shared with us that you are doing some karate lessons. You're teaching other kids and things of that nature. Do you believe esports played a role in like assisting you on just being outgoing to some of the things you got going on outside of esports?
Yes. Most of like me being more social came from here. Like just interacting with people such as like Freddie and Josh. Freddie is again, he's one of my brothers. He's like family to me. So when I go and hang out with him, everything kind of goes away. But esports kind of helped me learn to talk to people and just be myself more.
I'm liking it. I'm
And
liking
actually
it.
take a leadership role in some form and actually lead.
Wow. Okay. I like that. I like that. And again, guys, we do have Joshua, a part of the team, but we having some audio issues. But I would not be the person I am if I didn't shout out Joshua. Freddie was out doing some recruiting, and he said, "Coach, I think I got one." He said, "Coach, I think I got one that's gonna be able to come in and help us out." And I said, "Is his grades good?" He was like, "Yeah, he's pretty good." And I was like, Does his personality fit?" Freddie was like, "Yep, I think he checks off the boxes." And when Joshua came in, I was like, I was blown away. I was blown away because the dude just came in. He was very respectful, and he seems just to fit in. He seems to fit in. It was a couple of bumps in the road, but he was able to push through. He said, "Coach, I got you. Coach, I got you. I'm gonna do what it takes to be the person y'all need me to be." And again, with this being his first year, he came in and blended right in. Again, we do have Coach Y, who's a part of this team, actually leading this team. It's been fun. It's been fun with you guys. I'm going to check in to make sure that team is ready. That team said we are ready. Coach Rogers is already sitting in the room waiting. So again, guys, you got the number one team in the play versus region, the Eastern region. Your GCA champions are the number one seed, and without further ado, you're about to watch them get down with the best of them, and they're about to show y'all what we got. Appreciate the chat going crazy. We got Coach McCoy in the chat rooting on the GCA champions. And guys, here we go. Take it away. All right, like I mentioned to you all, we got the number one seed GCA champions taking on the 33rd seeded team out here in the play versus first round of the playoffs. And right now, as you Your GCA champions are the orange team. They are protecting the orange net. If you are at home watching and wondering what is going on, what am I watching? Is this soccer? Is this car racing? What am I watching? The terminology of this game is Rocket League, guys. Yes, those are vehicles that our players are driving. Yes, that is a soccer ball. And as we all know with the game of soccer, you want to get that ball through the net. As you can see, the talent, the skill levels right there with young Josh, who just got done talking about this young man. And with 4 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock, your GCA champions won. We've already taken the lead. We've taken the lead. Give me a couple of seconds, y'all. I'm telling you, I forget sometimes the team that we are playing against. So if I don't pronounce the team, it's because I don't even know who we're playing. But I'm not gonna say they're irrelevant right now, but they definitely not relevant with what we got going on here at GCA. Again, it has been cool to coach this team, lead them to the playoffs. I'm just like watching what I'm seeing, y'all. I'm just as proud of this team as ever. Again, with the communication, with the brotherhood that they've built, it's been cool to watch them play, and now they just get to show the whole world what kind of skills they got. Right now, we are at a director's view, so we're seeing a lot going on. This is the part I like about this video game. Let's jump in the car with Nathan right fast. As I'm talking, Joshua, matter of fact, let's go to young Josh because this guy's on fire right now. He put the ball through the net. Look at the skills. Look at the talent as he goes in the air, an aerial right through the net. Other team ain't got no answer for it. With 3 minutes and 51 seconds, your GCA champions 2. The other team 0. Here we go. Balls through the net again. That's young Rico, our team captain. Young Rico, our team captain, putting the ball through the net. Putting the ball through the net. It feels good to watch this again. Young Rico, team captain, doing this thing. We're going to jump in the car with Young Rico right now. Let's jump in the car with Young Rico. We watching, joining in with him again. Rico has been part of the team for about 4 years now, and he's team captain. He's doing what he needs to do to lead the team. He's being very outspoken. He's having those tough conversations when it's time to happen, and the coaches give Young Rico the all. Look at Coach Rogers. Ain't nothing to really talk about. Ain't nothing really to talk about. There go another goal. Young Josh putting the ball through the net. The cool thing is, on our second game, the second match, we got another surprise. We're actually gonna go live with the team. You're gonna be able to hear the team's audio as they communicate, as they talk back and forth with each other and what they got going on. And you're gonna be able to just jump inside and ride along with them, and you be able to see what it's actually taking to be able to play this game. Matter of fact, let's go back to that director's view so we can get a big view of what's going on. The 33rd ranked team is doing a lot right now. He's pushing it. Oh my gosh. Nathan puts the ball through the net. I think Freddie said it earlier, y'all. This is not going to be a contest. Again, the team that we are playing, I'm going to get some information on this team one more time. Let me check on this team. Let me get some information, some background on it. It's the Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School. Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School. Scotch Plains. That's what's going to be the name for me right now. Scotch Plains. Less than 3 minutes to go. And as I'm talking, Scotch Plains finally gets on the board. Scotch Plains gets on the board. Not too sure. What is that? David LTSV puts the Scotch Plains on the board. 1-5. 1-5. GCA still has a commanding lead. GCA still has a commanding lead. Shout out to Blue Room. I see you in the chat. It doesn't matter who they is. You're right, because Coach Rogers said so. Shout out to Champ 2 as well. Our second GCA team is more of our JV team. They actually also made the playoffs in their first year. Like I told them, no GCA team has made the playoffs in their first year. Again, check out young Josh putting the ball through the net. But I would not be the coach I am if I did not shout them out. They are also competing in their first round of the playoffs. And I believe they have a chance to bring home the dub as well. So shout out to Champ 2. But shout out to Josh. First year playing on the team, and this guy's looking to just, again, leave his mark. I told them, man, it's like March Madness. You got to win to advance. Win to advance. You got to do whatever it takes. Do not leave it out there on the field. You got to do whatever it takes, and I'm super proud of this team. With coming up on that 2-minute mark, again, your GCA champion 6. The other team, Scotch Plains, 1. Cannot wait to get Coach McCoy in on the action. Coach, we finally figured it out, Coach. We finally figured out how to get the audio to work. So it's going to be fun to have you on as well. balls through the net. I believe GCA is kind of taking it easy. They know again, I told them, all foot, pedal to the metal. We take no prisoners. We're going to continue to be who we are. We're not going to let up as young Nathan pushes right now. Young Nathan pushes ball through the net. They're trying to get it cleared. But I got to give Scotch Plains a lot of respect right now because they're keeping it off on their side. Young Rico's pushing the ball right now. Usually they try to do what's called a 50. Coach is getting the terminology down. A 50 is when you're passing the ball off the side of the rail. The next person catches it and try to push it through the net. So that's some of the terminology coach is learning as we all watch along. Scotch Plains are doing a wonderful job keeping the ball out the net in this best of 7 series here in the playoffs. Under a minute, Scotch Plains is doing all they can to keep the GCA champions from scoring. Look at Nathan get the ball through the air. That looks like a goal. Young Josh. Young Josh is on fire. Young Josh is on fire on today. Young Josh is on fire. This is the cool part. If we jump in the car with Young Josh, you can see those stats to the left of Young Josh's screen. Right now, he has a score of 901. He has 5 goals, 9 shots at the goal, and he also has 1 assist, 1 save. This guy's putting up major numbers. This guy's putting up numbers on today. Let's jump in the car with Young Rico. Young Rico with a score of 584, 1 goal, 1 shot, 4 assists, 4 saves on the goal. Look at the numbers, y'all. Look at the numbers and how spread out they are right now. Look at how spread out with young Nathan, 236 points, 1 shot on the goal. No, that's 1 goal, 3 shots at the goal. And as I'm talking right now, Nathan gets more points. 4 shots, 2 goals. Again, this is even. This team is showing you what it takes to be a team. They are working together. Some are passing, some are shooting, some are assisting. It takes all of that to be a team, and I love when I'm watching out of the Champ 1 right now. Again, with less than 21 seconds, your GCA champions 8. The Scotch Plains, they currently have 1 point. The ball must touch the ground for this match to end, guys. That's what I kind of like about this game. If that ball stays in the air, the time still goes right now. So GCA has to do what it takes to clear the ball, maybe get another goal. Ball still in the air, less than 1 second. Less than 1 second to go. Ball still hasn't touched the ground. Look at the Scotch Plains trying to keep it in the air. Look at him. Look at him. Now Josh is trying to knock it down. Are we joking right now? GCA is going for a goal. GCA, oh man. Oh man. GCA takes game 1. GCA takes game 1, and we'll be right back with you for a super, super surprise again. You're going to be able to hear the audio of the team as they continue to push forward in the round 1 of the Play versus Eastern Region playoffs. And we are back live again in the eastern region of the Play versus Round 1 playoffs Rocket League game, where your GCA champions have taken game 1 in the best of 7 series. And we're kicking off game 2. Kicking off game 2, and I'm telling y'all, it has been impressive to watch this team compete all through the year. They have just been saying, Coach, we won the first goal was to get that #1 seed. And from there, I remember Nathan Freddie saying, Coach, I need a championship. It's been about 3 years since we took home our first championship in Rocket League, and we got a bunch of players who are hungry, who are passionate about claiming another title for the GCA champions. And right now, again, they're in a tough match. They're in a tough match again. The Scotch Plains, they're doing what they can to stick around, but as I'm talking, as I like to do. Young Nathan puts the ball through the net. Look at Josh off the backboard, double backboards it again, and Nathan says, I'll clean that up. I'll clean that up. Clean up on the R5. I'll do what I need to do, coach. I'll do what I need to do. We were going to try to get some of the team's audio, but again, Joshua was having some technical difficulties, so they're having to communicate through another chat link, and it's not able to pick up the audio. So I do apologize, but we are working on getting the audio from the team. We're taking it to another level. We're taking it to another level. Again, before the game, it was cool to hear from some of the players, and I told them, don't come in and be nervous because you actually got some fans that are excited to see what you all got. So they were able to share some of their what they're passionate about being here with the GCA Esports team, and it's always cool to hear from them because coach, I'm just in the back seat. I'm just in the back seat. The players play, coaches coach, and it's cool to see what they got going on. Right now, we are watching the GCA champions do what they need to do with less than 4 minutes. GCA champions are the orange team right now, and they're up on the Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School 1-0. Right now, we are looking at the ball get through the net. Again, Scotch Plains having a hard time clearing it from their side. Feels like we've been on this side of the field the entire game, which is not a bad thing. That's an awesome thing. There we go with a demolition, a demo. Again, coached with the Rocket League lingo I'm learning from the kids. Ball is being cleared. But I like how we're doing what we can to keep it down here off the backboard. Let's see what we got right here. Off the backboard. Yeah, Nathan's right there. Josh is there. Josh is there. Guys, are you watching how this team is doing it? Nathan is toying with the team because he's able to control it, get the pass over to Josh, and Josh is able to clean it up. Josh is able to clean it up. Again, what I like about this team, you can get some of who they are through the cars that they use. I always ask them, like, what makes you pick that kind of car? And often they tell me, Coach, I like the feel of it. The back bumper's a little bit bigger. Sometimes the car does this for me. All of them have different type of vehicles that they're able to pick and choose from, and it's pretty cool to see their express that their team is able to express themselves with the vehicles. So as we sit back and watch. Again, we appreciate everybody that's tuning in. It is cool to see you all tuning in Wednesdays and Thursdays, some days on Tuesdays, as the team is trying to bring a championship back to GCA. We definitely appreciate you all for rooting for the team, being in the chat, because they actually do go back and watch these streams as the Scotch Plains have finally put the ball through the net. Scotch Plains finally puts the ball through the net. It looks like Joshua was trying to get a block there. With 2 minutes and 10 seconds, Scotch Plains 1, your champions 2. Here we go on the kickoff. Some of the things I learned through the game is those little balls or glowing dots that you see are hovering. Those are actually boosts for the players. It gives the cars boost. They're able to go a little bit faster, move a little bit longer through the air. As we're watching Josh right now, we're riding along with Josh, and look at the aerial attack. That takes talent and skills, guys. I'm telling you, this is not your ordinary Rocket League team. These guys have been playing. They all are grand champions. They're doing what they need to do to progress throughout the game and continue to show their skills. And I'm telling you, look at the aerial attack. It shows. It shows. Ball goes through the net. He's on fire. Josh is on fire today. You might get tired of me saying his name because check out his stats over here to the left. 2 goals. Not only do we have 2 goals, but the pressure he's putting on the team with 7 shots, 1 assist. Game 2, let's ride with Nathan. Let's ride with Nathan in game 2 right now. Let's ride with Nathan. Nathan, once again, I like to call Nathan the silent assassin because he doesn't say too much. He lets his game do the talking. He lets his game do the talking, and it's cool to see Nathan do what he do. Look at the demo. Now it's 3-on-2, open net. Josh is able to get the score, but if we watch Nathan on this replay, watch what Nathan does. Let's get him out the way, which opens up the net for an easy goal. That's teamwork. That's teamwork. They need to make a demo stat. I don't know if they get stats for demolitions, but that would be something cool to see. As we're gonna jump in the car with Young Rico. Yes, we're in the car with Young Rico. Young Rico and Young Nathan both share the same type of vehicle, but don't get it twisted, y'all. Our team captain, Young Rico, this guy's very vocal. He says what he thinks. And oftentimes he says, "Hey coach, I don't know how to say this, but this is what I want to say." And I say, "Nathan, Freddie, just say it." And he's able to, articulate himself as he puts the ball through the net. A pass to Nathan off the backboard. Watch him. Look at the replay. Off the backboard. I'll take that myself. With less than a minute, your GCA champions, the #1 seed in the PlayVS Eastern Region playoffs, have a 5-1 lead against Scotch Plains. And it is totally cool to see. The chat is going crazy. Coach McCoy, okay, coach, got the lingo going. Get it on that 50. Oh, yeah, coach. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm listening and learning. Listening and learning. Less than 40 seconds to go. GCA is doing what they can to move on into the second round. Ball goes through the net again. That's young Josh putting the ball through the net. I can give us a score update on Champ 2. Again, shout out to Champ 2, our JV team, being able to make the playoffs in their first year. They were able to make the playoffs in their first year, and right now they're in a battle. They're in a battle with the cool Cristo Way Ray Columbus High School. Champ 2 is able to take on them, and they're actually 1-0 game one of the best of seven series. They are down right now 1-0, but actually game two they have a 2-0 lead right now. 2-0 lead right now, so we'll keep you guys updated with what's going on with our JV team as they too compete in the Eastern Region playoffs like we did in our first year completing in the playoffs. Maybe it'll be a GCA versus GCA in the championship game as we see Champ 1 take game 2 in this best of 7 series. Champ 1 takes game 2, and we'll be right back with you as we continue to push forward in this playoff run. The game has started back up again as they take on the Scotch Plain. GCA is on fire, man. GCA is on fire. Young Josh is doing what he do. I'm actually sitting in the room with them right now. Hopefully we can get one of them to come off the mic and join in with me as we display this game on today. It's cool watching this team play, man. I wish you all could see the excitement level on their faces as they talking with each other, as they're communicating. I'm able to sit here and be like, just put the car in automatic. It just drives on its own. It drives on its own. And it's an honor and a privilege to be able to coach this team. I've had so much fun doing this. I told myself, man, I'm going to be able to
Hello.
learn from these students. I'm going to be able to push myself in areas that I didn't feel comfortable in. And they've just been accepting of Coach Rogers. They love to be coached. They love when I'm tough on them. They love when I say, yo, I checked on the grades. Let's make sure we got those grades in line. They say, hey, coach, I'm working on it. Demo. Quick little demolition by young Josh right now. Ball is trying to get through the net. Ball is going through the net. Right now, Nathan is playing 3v1. Here go Rico attacking the net right now. Josh is pushing farther out. I'm pretty sure he's trying to go get some boosts, but look at the aerial of the attack. Look at the aerial of the attack and the pressure that they're putting on this team. The ball
You
has
got that,
been on
Josh?
their
Nice.
side the entire match. No one
I
would
made, I
want to
made, I
play
made, I made,
like
I
that.
made.
So that is tough. Is that Nathan? Is
Oh,
that Nathan with the audio
yes.
right
I'm
now?
on mic.
Is that Nathan? Is
Hello.
that? Am I hearing Nathan?
Hello. Yes.
Nathan is on the
I'm here
mic,
too.
y'all. We got Nathan. This is Nathan. I think Nathan. He's young Nathan. I give them the autonomy to make
Yeah.
whatever kind of gamer tag they want. So young Nathan is what you're hearing right now on the mic. We got Freddie that just jumped into the room. Again, guys, as you all are playing right now, what are y'all feeling right now? Is this an easy match? Like, talk to me,
Yep.
somebody.
Yeah, we don't even need to try at this point.
Freddie
GG. It's
Incredibly
says
over.
he
easy.
doesn't need
It's
to try.
over.
The
It was
energy.
over before it started.
Nathan, it was over before it started. Okay, Nathan, let's talk. Let's talk some skill right now. What is going into this match, and what have y'all noticed? Like, why is this so easy for y'all, Nathan? Talk to me.
It's so easy because they have no structure on their team. Our team, we have a decent rotation, and all of our players are pretty much well around the same skill level. So it's very easy to kind of work together as a team. They don't have that. They're kind of all over the place. They don't have any structure.
Okay, that word structure. I like that word. Freddie, let's talk about that word structure. When you come into esports, what type of structure do we have here with our GCA esports team? With the goal, Josh, do anybody have a fire extinguisher to put this guy out? Cause he is on fire right now. Josh is on fire right now. But let me calm down. Freddie. Let's get back to that structure word. When we come into our
Yeah.
GCA esports practice, what's some of the structure that you see? Talk to me, Freddie.
We got a silly structure, you know. We got like a silly but composed one. It's we just like to have fun,
Like to
but at
have
the
fun.
same time,
Okay. So when you
at
come
the
in,
same time
Freddie,
we take
talk
it
to me.
seriously.
What time does practice start, Freddie?
Starts at 3:45.
Starts at 3:45. Okay, let's dig even deeper. I love the word student athlete. So if practice starts at 3:45, Freddie, what time do students actually get out of class? What time do you guys get out of class?
3:35.
What time was that, Freddie? I'm
3:35.
sorry.
3:35.
3:35. So that gives you about 10 minutes as Josh again puts the ball through the net. And I do apologize that we cannot hear Josh, but I can see this man and he is locked in right now. The guy is locked in and it's showing through his play. But Freddie, just keep on speaking on that structure part. Yes, school gets out at 3:35. Practice begins at 3:45. So that gives the players a little bit of time to, settle down, maybe let parents know, hey, we about to lock in, do what we need to do. But as soon as 3:45 gets there, the players know that they should be locked in. And Freddie, team captain, what's one of the first things we do to start our practice off? Talk to me.
Core 4.
Core
Every
four.
day.
Core
Every
four.
day.
Oh man. The core four. I love doing the core four. It's one of those mantras we live by. Shout out to Coach McCoy. He was actually able to get that core four set up in our first couple of years of getting started. And we do push our players to live by the core four, to let the core four be a guide whenever, things get tough. That core four is what we do. So it's cool to see. But man, Nathan used that word structure, and that's definitely what we got here at GCA. It's structure. And it's showing. It's showing because Nathan said this match is easy because the Scotch Plains, they have no structure right now. No structure. Nathan, talk to me on, young Nathan. Talk to me on the vehicles, Nathan. I was letting some of our spectators, our viewers that are watching in on some of the vehicles and things of that nature. Matter of fact, let's get in the car with Nathan right now. Yeah, Nathan, can you give me any, why this car, Nathan? Is it anything particular about this vehicle you're driving?
It's just got one of the best headboxes in the game, and it looks so clean.
Okay,
And
he said
different
head
cars make you
boxes.
feel more
He said
confident.
head boxes. Nathan, for the people in the back who doesn't know what a head box is, Coach Rogers, can you explain what a head box is? Talk to me about that.
So a hitbox is where the car collides with the ball, and what areas can collide with the ball. So everywhere the car can hit the ball is the hitbox.
Okay, I'm learning. Listen. Rocket League for Dummies 101. like I'm learning as we go. Freddie. Matter of fact, let's jump in the car with Freddie. Let's jump in the car with Freddie. Let's jump in the car. Matter of fact, Freddie, I'm gonna pick on you right fast.
Oh
Where
boy,
did the
here we go.
name Young Rico? Where did we get this name Young Rico? Because clearly we're saying two different names. Again, guys, for those who are tuning in, Freddie is our team captain this year. He also goes by Entourage, if I can say that. I guess that's the right terminology. Young Rico. Matter of fact, before you give me that, before we speak on that, Young Rico, let's slow down because GCA again just took game. I think this is game three. Look, I'm so far behind. I don't even know what game we're on right now. I truly believe this is game three in a best of seven series right now. So we're going to be looking to take on the next match to wrap up this series. We're having a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun because this is our first game where we get the team to able to input some audio. So as soon as we get ready up right here, we're going to be getting over to our last and final game because GCA is just doing what they need to do. We got Young Josh with a score of 711, 4 goals, 7 shots on the goal. We got Young Nathan with a score of 370, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 shots on the goal. Young Rico, 1 assist, 1 save with a score of 242, 3 shots at the goal. And listen, y'all, they just waiting on Coach Rogers to ready up. The next match is going to be starting. This is super cool, man. Watch the spectate. Coach Rogers goes down to the spectator stands, and we just sit in here and watch. Freddie, Nathan, talk to me, man. What do y'all want the people to know, man, as they sit here and watch? You got a lot of viewers. What? I think we're at 27 right now. We peaked at like 30. GCA, if this is the first time they're watching, like what's going on here with the esports team? The mic is y'all's.
Yeah, we're just having fun at this point.
Nathan puts the ball
We're
It's
just
up.
having,
it's
yeah.
yeah, we're just having fun. Obviously, Nathan's getting all the spotlight.
No,
Hey
man,
now,
it's not a spotlight. Nah,
I
big
don't
the
like to
spotlight
gloat,
is.
but
The spotlight is huge right now. Nobody's getting out the spotlight. But if you hear Freddie, listen to him. That's the kind of person Freddie is. But that's what it takes to be on the team. You gotta have that person who's gonna be pushing, who's gonna tiptoe that line of just being that person to make sure we get what we need, and that's what we needed out of Freddie. Like again, I say Freddie is our team captain, Nathan being our co-captain, and it's tough. It's tough running a team of young players, a team of different kind of personalities and things of that nature. But it's an honor and privilege to be the coach of this team, man. I got Coach Y in the building as well. I'm waiting on Coach Y to turn the mic off, turn his mic on. It's up to him. I love putting my team on the spot because I like to see them shine. So again, we got Coach Y, who's leading Champ One this year. He's doing an awesome job. Just to give some background, man, Coach Y is able to come in. He talks to the team. He lets them know what he sees. He lets them know the vibes and things of that nature. And I love when we have our coaches meeting. He's able to say, "Yo, this is what I see out of each individual player. These are the things that they need to work on. These are the areas I see they need to grow in." And he's able to come back and implement those things with the team. And it's able to be seen. So, Coach Y, definitely appreciate you this year, my man. And your team, man, they showing out, man. They are showing out, man. It's crazy. It is crazy to watch this team do what they do. Right now, I think Scott's Plains is putting up the biggest fight they have all series right now because the ball is pushing back the other way. Young Josh with the aerial attack. He's in the air right now, pushing the ball through the air. Having a good time right now. I'm having so much fun. So much fun. Freddie, talk to me, man. This is y'all time, man, not
I'm
my
talking
time.
to y'all.
He's locked in, y'all. He's locked in. I think it's hard
Okay.
to plain talk.
I heard a question about how my where my name come from. I mean, I don't really do like commentary. I do sometimes, but not really all the time. Anyways, where did my
Yeah,
name
young
come from?
Rico. Thank you for bringing us back. Where's the inspiration from the name? Where did that come from?
Obviously I'm still growing, so, and most people, not to like be rude, but like at your age, they would say I'm still young,
He said at
and
my age.
so,
At my
um,
age. How dare him? But anyway, let's keep going.
and Rico is just Rico is just a nickname that people call me,
Okay.
so that's kind of where I got it from.
Just ran with it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So, Freddie, how long have you been playing Rocket League?
Over I
Ball through
started
the net.
in
Ball through the net. And
2017,
yes, it's young
five
Josh.
years, 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years? Okay, okay. I like it. Nathan, what about yourself? How long you've been playing?
I've been playing the game for 10 years.
Okay. Okay, I'm liking what I'm hearing. And guys, again, y'all, I gotta say it. I gotta continue to say it. Josh is having audio issues, but, and I really do mean but, this guy's showing out right now. He is showing out right now. He is like locked in. He came, he said, Coach, this is what I want. I want to be able to play. I want to be able to contribute. And as y'all see right now, he is definitely contributing to the team, contributing to what we got going on to pursuit of a championship. And it's cool to watch. It's cool to watch. It is so cool to watch. With less than a minute, with almost less than a minute, your GCA champions two. The other team, because I forgot their name again. I forgot their name again. But somebody in the chat said it doesn't matter what their name is. No disrespect.
It doesn't
It's
matter. They're not a name when they
Scotch
compete against
Plains.
us.
Scotch Plains. Scotch Plains High School is the name. And they doing what they can. I looked through. They have a bunch of young players on their team as well. And it's tough. It's tough when you get matched up with a team of GCA's caliber right now. Who was that got the ball through the net? That was young Nathan. Look at it. Look at it, y'all. Passing. I'll take that. Clean up on aisle 7. Clean up on aisle 7. Just to give you a score update. Our Champ 2 team right now is in a big time battle with the Cougars of Cristo Rey Columbus High School. They're on a 2-0 series right now. The Cougars are leading the GCA champions 2-0 in the series, but that JV team is still battling. They're still battling to get the dub and move on in the playoffs. We got less than a minute, coming up on less than a minute right now. GCA champions or 3. The Scotch Plains, they have 0 right now in the play versus regional playoffs. It's super cool, man. It's super cool to watch this team do what they do. Getting that number 1 seed was one of the goals that they had, and they did it. They got that number 1 seed. Look at young Nathan. Ball through the net. Pass off the backboard from Josh across the middle of the field. Right there to Nathan. Right there to Nathan. They would be giving y'all what we call comms, the communication, but they're not talking right now. They just locked in, listening to me talk. I wish they talked more. They told me they were ready for this moment, but I kind of put them on the spot. They were not prepared. They did not know today was going to be the day that the audio was finally going to work, but it's been fun. It's been
We
fun.
had some
But now we're
we'd
prepared
had
though. We're prepared
yeah,
though.
we had some technical difficulties in the past.
We've had a lot of technical difficulties, but I
Yeah.
told them once I figured it out, it was going to be figured out. One of the biggest things we wanted to do was make sure our games get streamed as Nathan puts the ball through the net. It's one of those we are not gonna let up. Like I told him, we are always trying to score. The game is not over until that
The
person.
ball touches the
Some people
ground.
say the fat lady. Some people say the skinny lady. It's whatever. The game is not over until it's 0-0, and that's what they're doing right now. Look at Rico. He ain't gonna let up. He ain't gonna let up. Ball's in the air. That's young Josh with the aerial attack right now. Ball still in the air. Ball is still in the air. Can we get a goal? I'm putting them on the spot. Bam.
Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
We're
That's what they
better.
do.
It's
That's because
over.
that is what they
GG,
do.
get out of my lobby.
That is what they do. That is what we do. That is what the champions do. That right there sums up this whole stream. It's been super fun, y'all. The GCA champions take the series in the best of 7. The champions sweep them. They get it done. They get it done, and it is cool to see. I'm gonna go through. Well, no, can't see any other stats right now, but we'll make sure we get those stats up for y'all in our next stream. Again, the GC champions take the series against the other team, who Coach Rogers seems to always forget their names, but we are going to work on it. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Tomorrow, we will be right back here live as our Super Mario Smash team competes in round 2 of the playoffs. You're also going to be notified about when the Rocket League team, I think, will be coming right back on Monday to be competing in round 2 of the playoffs. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. And like Freddie always says, it is a great day to be a GCA champion.